What's up, guys? Jonathan Jeremy here, and we're celebrating the Power Rangers the movie by playing Power Rangers the movie.
We're
the
gonna
game.
go see it tomorrow, and also like the Twitch marathon of Power Rangers. You haven't been watching it much, but I've been like, I've been up for the whole week. Like I haven't slept at all. I've been watching it non-stop. But yeah, there's two things: the movie and like binge watching
those
Power Rangers. But you pretty much stopped after Mighty Morphin.
No interest after that. I'm out. I could barely even handle like Rocky and stuff like the new. I'm like, not my Red Ranger.
That's how I went into it. Like I'm just like, I only saw this like part, but it's just like then I watched them and be like, they're not.
What's wrong with his face?
It's hard to tell if it is like him or not.
Like, I don't think it is.
I can see it him, but it doesn't look like him.
So that's Zach and Trini
and Fat Jason.
No, regular Jason. But we can't go the same character.
Like Kimberly looks like the only one that like looks.
Adam
normal.
looks like Adam. Ichigo Kurosaki, not the character. Like, look at the sprite. He's like a mad scientist or something.
Like big ass eyes.
I'm an error. He's got goggles on, and he's like
pretty much googly eyes. Like
that's weird. I'm gonna go Kimberly.
I'm gonna go Tommy.
Just for going Tommy.
Yeah, but look, he's got green pants and a white tank top. Which Ranger which version will he be? Will he be the black version from?
No,
whatever.
I don't know those. You have to keep your references. You have to keep your references to Mighty Morphin, or else I'm not gonna know.
Will he be New Zealand Tommy?
One. Okay, let's figure out the buttons.
That's all I do.
Gymnastics. Yeah.
Does
he still do that even in like when he comes back like years later? Does he still, when he does his battle, is he still like?
What, and the one that I shouldn't talk about? When he becomes the Black Ranger.
Does he still do that?
I think he does, yeah.
Does he do that in like his UFC fights?
Probably.
That'd be hilarious.
I'll mention one thing from that series when he becomes the Black Ranger. In like the first episode or something, they go to like the museum. And it's like he tries to open up, and then suddenly a Tyrannosaurus Rex appears behind him, and he roundhouse kicks it, and then drives away like it's Jurassic. It's like a Jurassic Park scene. But before that, like they didn't do that in Jurassic Park.
What else are you gonna do?
Roundhouse kick it.
If a T-Rex comes after you, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna like run, or are you gonna roundhouse kick it?
No problem. He does after he roundhouse kicks it.
That little kid, he wants to grow up to be a Power Ranger.
It's Justin. He's even wearing blue.
You're referencing things that I don't know again. He's just like, I like the new one better than all.
Well, he's after Billy.
No one's after Billy. The series ends. It's all. They see is Billy. He runs away.
Everyone hates Justin. He's like the one character that everyone wants to die, even though he's like a little kid. Everyone wants him to die.
People always say like, oh, they jumped the shark when they add like a kid. You know,
he doesn't have attitude, so he was the most useless Ranger.
Speaking of attitude, look at this guy. He's like the guy with the skateboard. Yeah. He's like so cool. He's too cool for school. Whoa, crap!
He reminds me of the guy from like the Goldberg, like the
GTP.
He's like the one that like he has a girl with him, and it's like they mock him for
that guy.
Yeah. Makes you think of that guy.
He's not even looking. Like he doesn't even turn his head. There's like people like walking along the street like fighting these grey putty monsters.
He's got too much attitude.
He doesn't even turn his head. He's got like a rugby ball skateboard.
And like, do you think we're the same age? But like, look at the difference. Like, look at me. I'm like a military like Chris Redfield.
Yeah, it's because he doesn't have enough attitude. That's why
he's got so much attitude.
No, he's got too much attitude. Maybe.
Did you see the episode where Tommy was like?
Did you see it go sliding down the tree?
Did you see the episode where Tommy was worried about getting onto the football team?
Yes.
And it's just like, look at you, Tommy. How would they not want you on the football team?
There's a second team.
Oh yeah, and it was like at the end was like
so
that.
many people.
He dropped the paper at the
Tommy
end.
didn't make it. Oh,
Yeah.
I feel sorry for him. And then it's like, hey,
You
wait,
dropped
there
this
was another piece of paper. Did he not know like who he picked?
I know he dressed up in the background. He
Yeah,
was like ready to run
come
out.
out. Like they knew he wasn't in the team because he was.
And before it was like Bulk, like Bulk came out. It's like Bulk gets on the team, and Tommy was worried about
because he had the ballerina. Like,
oh,
the kid's back now. He's
but
like
now he's
Trini and
Orange
Jason.
Ranger.
And he runs off the same, just like the. Are we gonna talk about like why my slaps like one shot the putties? Like when the putty.
Whoa! What the hell was
Okay. Oh, look.
That's actually like from the show. He when he becomes like the White Ranger, he just like one kicks.
Yeah,
like,
but I've got a power kick as well. I just don't have it. Yeah, see?
But like Tommy like physically kills like the boss creatures in like one hit, like with a kick, before it even grows. Like with it, like he just kicks it and they roll like real
We don't do
far.
flips enough. This isn't power.
They actually made like animation for like the enemies getting kicked by White Ranger Tommy, where they're like,
Oh, Kimberly died. She got rid of
Kimberly.
No, I'm bad.
I'm gonna steal this energy.
I'm bad. No problem. All these stores sell the same things. Look at this guy. Hey kid, you want to buy some Ivan Ooze? Because that's what this game is. It's based on the movie, right?
But it's got
The
this
new
Lord
movie.
Zed.
Whoa,
Yeah.
hamburger! You need that. Tommy, you need this hamburger.
Whoa!
You should have flipped and ate it. 'Cause it's hit them in the Z part. That's their weakness. Oh, for goodness sake! How do you know that that's gonna happen?
There's arrows, I think.
But sometimes it didn't do it. It did it for the
I
car.
know,
I didn't know if
they
it did
can-
it for the
oh,
bones.
yeah,
What's happening now? When do we get to morph?
Never.
Foods.
Lots of episodes where
Oh my god! Look, now that's Goldberg's. What a
Kimberly
loser.
and like Tommy, like it's around the same era too, bro.
No, that's 90s. Goldberg is 80s. He wouldn't know what the hell.
Whoa, that sign just fell on me.
I died again, Tommy.
So you.
How come I died like twice? And you haven't even
Because
died
I'm the
once
White
yet?
Ranger. Do you know how strong I am?
That's like
I'm so strong. I became the leader, like
stupid.
over Jason.
Tommy,
Zordon even says like he's so strong. He's the leader now.
please
like,
welcome the White Ranger.
not because of his leading, his like
That cracks
his
me up. He's more
capabilities.
scared than the lady is.
Not because of his capabilities of being leader, just because he's strong. I made this White Ranger.
What the hell do I do now without getting hit?
He's super strong.
Oh, I don't like this mechanic of like the switching between like up and down thing.
Can we jump where these clothes are, or do they? We can jump
Jump over
the
the clothes.
Watch out for
That
those falling signs.
Jeez, Kmart. Like you just walking through Kmart wanting to have like look at some jeans and then the sign
It's not,
falls
it's
down
not
on
filmed
you.
in New Zealand yet. FK Marks.
It would be farmers. Look at that sign. It does it even do damage? Hey, Tommy,
I don't know.
Let's
It
go
hit
to
me
the
a
mall.
few times. I don't know.
Look, there's a sale on.
Wait,
Kimberly
did
wants
those
to get their
stairs go
recruit.
up? I think they went up automatically. Like
That's why I was running so
Such
quickly.
detail.
There was a sale on. That's why she was going so quickly to buy.
So we have to like
jeans.
physically morph. Oh, Tommy died.
Okay. Oh,
Tommy
bye,
AFK.
Kimberly.
Wait, he came back with
Yeah,
green.
because you've got lines.
He came back with a green beam though.
I like I can change characters now. Should I go someone else?
Come back as Ichigo Kurosaki.
Kurosaki Ichigo.
He became like the Blue Ranger, I think.
He becomes Ichigo Kurosaki. More. I'm surprised you aren't like.
Devil may cry, not bleach.
Nero.
Hey, yeah, that's what I'm
It's
saying.
in Virgil's
Considering
and
you didn't
the
even
future
you
one.
watch like Japanese Bleach.
I saw like the first 50 episodes of English.
Yeah, and then you went, screw this waiting
Yeah, well,
around.
then it finished, and then it's like screw that.
Yeah, it finished on Cartoon Network. Here,
Yeah.
Ichigo's already dead. Here's what you bunker. What does the store sell? Like Bandai's. Like the other things were like jeans and toys. Now it sells Bandai.
There's an episode in the series
Bandai Go.
the
Oh,
series
God.
that I dare not mention, but like the next like characters. He comes back to coach like the
football
next
team.
like Black Ranger.
Who?
Yeah, he comes back like randomly in one episode and like to help like the new Black Ranger.
Wait. Oh no, it's food. Yeah.
The new Black Ranger like hit one of his team members and he started like judging like I can't do this. So he was like doubting himself and then like he came back and he was like it was like a Rocky montage like training him and stuff. Like blindfolded.
Rocky montage. Why didn't you go the way that I was going? I went the sensible
Because
way.
Tommy wants to jump and fight. But yeah, and then he still doubted it, and then he's like, Alpha was there, and it's like, he used the Morphin, the coin ones, and it's like, even though it's like, they lost his powers, it's like, don't use that. He used it.
That's how badass he is.
So he did it in the forbidden time when it's like, it's lost its power, and it's like, don't do it.
You can't tell Adam what to do. He doesn't seem to have a power move.
But that was just another thing that showed, like, nothing in the show makes sense, really. Because, like, it's like they went through such trouble to get new powers after that, like, that power was ended.
Nothing makes sense anyway when they're like, Tommy lost his power, and then, like, 3 seconds later it's like, he's the White Ranger now, and it's like, well, how did you do that? I don't know.
I moved
It just happened.
He used the power of, they spent ages in their lab to, like, make it.
Are we ever gonna morph?
That's why I feel like we gotta do it ourselves.
Hadouken!
Like, we need to build up our power or something.
Well, that's what I thought, but it never. I died.
But maybe there's a button or something. We're just so badass that we can just fight in human form.
Go weird looking Billy.
Hey guys.
Well, just look at Tommy. Like, look at him. He doesn't need a morph. So, ooh.
Yeah, but I want to morph to like. Do we have like Zords and stuff? Oh,
Grow, I guess.
seriously?
Even though it's
What
not.
is this? Here we go.
Oh.
Triceratops.
Lightning, White Tiger, whatever he is. Mirror Maniac. I wish I was still Kimberly so I could go.
Pterodactyl.
Oh no.
Do your power move, Tommy. Tommy, use the club. What's this? Get it. Shoot
Thanks,
him.
friend. This weird, like, voice acting when, like, he
Yeah.
became the
Hello,
White.
Tommy.
But just how he talked and stuff when he became the White Ranger, like, talking, like, bad, like,
Did he have a
dumb.
weird talk?
What?
What are you talking
Well,
about?
how he talks, like, when he becomes the White Ranger, how it's like a bad, like, dub. He's, like, purposely doing it, like, a bad, like, Japanese dub, like.
What is Billy's power up? Come over here so I can shoot you.
I don't know.
I don't even
What
think
does
he
that
has
even
a
do?
power, like, this-
Oh no, the Power Rangers are defeated.
Not Billy. Billy lives on. Come back quickly.
How do I
Press
come back?
start.
No one cares about. Rocky's, like, the worst reader.
Quick, before I end it. Oh my god, hurry up!
I was thinking who to come
Hurry
back.
up.
Why does it matter?
Because if I press start, you wouldn't be in the cut screens of us winning.
But like,
Go,
yeah,
go,
Rocky's
Power
such a bad
Rangers.
Red Ranger that like he didn't even get to come back as Red, like in Forever Red, because like Tommy became
Well, they
his.
couldn't.
Tommy became like the Red Ranger.
How
like,
would he be able to come back if Jason was there? They wouldn't have two of them.
because
would they?
he it was a new Red like power, but Tommy took
Yeah, but they
that
already had the suit. Jason was in the suit, so why would they have two
because it
of
was a
that suit?
different Red power.
He was a different Red Ranger.
Well, Tommy and Rocky were in the same
I
thing.
don't care, just pick a character.
But Tommy took over the red role, and he became like blue.
Gimme.
So that's why Rocky, he's so useless that like Tommy took his role
but
just
no
so
one
he could
cares
be in
about that
Forever
crap.
Red.
What we need to talk about is why Bulk Skull is like, whoa, like Sonic the Hedgehog.
What?
Like Bulk is like Benjamin Franklin or something in the past. Remember? It's like the British are coming.
Because they had.
And Tommy's like his own like great granddad or something.
Well, if you go by Forever Red, like.
Stop talking about that crap.
All Bulk and Skull like work for Tommy or something. Because it's like he picks up the phone and like hands
In
it
the
over to
past-
Tommy.
In the past, he was.
Well, it maybe happened in the past that like he became like his boss.
And like Skull, Skull was
Because
like a
they
British,
had no budget to get new
Skull
characters,
was like
so
a
they
British
just had
like
to.
army guy or something.
That's the simple answer to that one.
The truth is, in that time, it would be like, the I won't talk about like the Yellow Ranger. No comment. She's just like freely walks around like, hey, what's up? It's like your slave isn't allowed to do that. but a kid's show isn't allowed to go there, eh? So nah.
Everyone was
British
equal
are
in
the
that
enemies.
past.
Except the mouses, except those rats that were like murdered in cold blood.
They ruled the world. They didn't know what giant rats were in the past.
We chased them for like 3 episodes.
I come back with. Do we seriously not
This
be
game's
the
really
Power
boring,
Rangers?
yeah.
Like,
3 seconds of like. At least we don't have to do like the.
like, is
back and forth.
what kind of Power Rangers game where you're mostly human?
Humans, the game.
I know they liked it. How many episodes did they do there though, where it's just like they didn't morph for so long? It's just like, why are you even fighting as like human? Just like morph.
I know this is pretty boring. It doesn't even give me like Power Rangers like excitement. I'm not doing that enough. So you're not like, you don't feel like you're watching the show.
I
have to do more
real
gymnastics. Gymnastics.
Do you know that's why Kimberly left to go do
To
the
be
Olympics?
a gymnastic Olympic person. It was better than like the peace conferences. No, the peace conference that went for like 8 years or
But
something.
it didn't. They came back, and then it's like
How many
Jason.
peace
Jason said
conferences
like,
was
when I
there?
came back, I wish I could become. He wanted to become a ranger again, but like, no. How do you become like come back and be like,
But-
can I be a ranger again?
How does that work?
You don't just come
Well,
on.
there's only a limited number of power coins, sorry. Except when Zordon wants there to be other ones, then there's more of them. Are you as cool as Tommy? Then
But then even that goes away in the future. It's just like there's so many rangers in the future. It's just like
use gymnastics.
in Mighty Morphin where it was such a big deal that it's like, oh no, we lost that power and we need to get a new power. It's just like, is that really the jump? Like that
have
little
you
like
seen-
frame of like.
Like, have you even seen like the Ivan Ooze like movie?
I saw it like when it like came out. Oh no! They're like artillery dust.
But I was just saying, like, this has like nothing to do. Have we even seen Ivan Ooze like yet, or anything?
It's like
to do?
Lord Z. These are like Lord Z
Yeah, I
putties
know
as well.
the ones with the Z things that are like
Yeah.
stronger, except you hit them in the same.
And they were the
spot.
weird like clay like break apart.
But I'm saying like we haven't even seen like Ivan Ooze like
Does
at
this
all
game even
or anything.
Ivan?
Like I jumped off you or something. Oh, okay. I died, Tommy.
Go! Yes,
Go,
Zordon.
go Power Rangers.
Wow, I got hit by a
Yeah,
spike.
because you're going too fast. But like honestly, like this is supposed to be the game based on the Ivan Ooze movie thing, like the first movie. Which is funny
But
because
it's more so
relevant again
kind of
because of the new movie.
Based on like the actual show story.
It's not- but they don't do this on the show.
They
either.
fight Lord Zed. And
But
weird.
we haven't even seen him. We haven't seen anything.
Well, we see Z's
That's
and his
probably why
putties
it's
and
boring,
stuff. So
because it's so.
we're not Power Rangers.
Yeah, well, I'm
like-
just saying, it's just like nothing. This could be generic, like nothing.
He did it. He jumped on
Yeah.
the game.
But like, this could be anything. This could just be like final fight, you know, and it wouldn't mean any. That's it. Sorry, I used all the credits.
Oh, what?
It's all not,
Not
available.
available.
Oh no! Do. It's like the Vulcan skull game. Then like a flip off the thing.
I'm sad that I don't think Bolt or Skull ever became a Power Ranger. That's something in the future seasons they should have done, but I don't think they ever did. He became like in this.
That is it. Seriously.
I think Bolt came back in the samurai one because he was like trying to be a samurai, and he had what was his name?
Ernie.
No, it was like a not bulk. It wasn't a skull. It was called
Benjamin
Spike. It was a
Franklin.
kid that he took around and is like trying to become samurais because it was like
Did they ever find out
it
who
was-
the Power Rangers were?
no.
So all that like seasons of like conspiracy. Like,
Well, in Power Rangers in space, they like team up with some crazy old like
Power
man that's like
Rangers space.
like conspiracies and like aliens and stuff, trying to figure out like who the Power Rangers are.
Wearing like sports bras or something.
It's because it's too obvious. They'll never figure it out. They had multiple things in like the show where it's like they had like their radar and stuff. And it's like it leads them to them, and it's like these guys aren't them. This thing's malfunctioning.
These buff ass like martial artists
That wear the same color.
Can't be Power Rangers. Like Billy maybe, like in the early ones. But like these guys that do martial arts like after school every single day.
In the
guys can't be Power
when these
Rangers.
guys became kids, it was like they had one D to Bulk and Skull became kids as well, and like even though there was lots of them in the group, only Billy was like one of the original ones. So only Bulk and Skull knew Billy out of all the kids, and it's like wow, such detail they know that. Because they didn't exist. So
that's like when Jason comes back and they're like, I don't know this guy. Like, why is it? And Tommy's like, no.
But sometimes there's such detail in Power Rangers where it's like they know what happened in the past, but sometimes they just
yeah, because
who cares?
destroying the same building over and over and reusing like footage and literally having whole episodes that don't like star the actual like person, the actual people. That's fine, but we've got to get those details right. They wouldn't know that character, so that makes sense.
Whoa!